How's it going, everybody? Dad versus CPS here. This is Michael. Well, I'm coming at you today because I want to explain a little bit more about CPS and what they really are. A lot of people have been subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I've been getting a lot of friend requests, and it's amazing, and I appreciate all that. And first I want to say thank you. Thank you for everybody that is supporting my channel, my Facebook, everything that's been going on in these past couple months has been really, really affecting Ariana's life. It's been affecting my life, my family's life, and I'm here to help explain what CPS really is. I really wish that I would have known all the things that I do know now. I'm sure, everybody wishes that, but CPS is actually a private for-profit corporation. Okay, they exist only because they say they do. Okay, the Supreme Court is actually calling them de facto. What this means is that they exist without any real facts. The Supreme Court is even saying that because governments have chosen to incorporate themselves, that they are not de jure government. What that means is that they are not real government. The Supreme Court is saying this stuff. You know what I mean? That's pretty good. I'll take that, You have to understand what you're really up against when you're really dealing with CPS. When you begin to realize and comprehend that they are nothing but a corporation, they are a business, a private for-profit corporation. Yes, they are a business. I'm not making this up. They will even give you a business card. Whether you take it or not, and I've seen instances where, people don't want to accept their cards, their business cards, and they'll just leave it on their car, just like what Angela Ochoa did. And when she came into our home in San Antonio, they will even throw the business card at you. They really, really need for you to agree to them, to consent, to contract, if you will. Yes, CPS agents are contractors. That's exactly what they do. They try to get you trapped into a contract that they make you feel like you have to agree to all their terms and conditions. And in the beginning, they try to, for the most part that I've seen, I've had a lot of friends, a lot of family members, just like what they try to do first, if they don't have much on you, and they really don't for the most part, they will try to get you into a family service plan. A safety plan at first, right? And this sometimes go to 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever. It never ends. It really doesn't, And for the individuals that actually have their children removed, they end up going through another process, which is a family service plan, right? Which is something that I was on, and you notice that in the end, it's like you are agreeing to all this stuff, and if you don't complete it in the time frame and in the exact way that they want you to, your rights are terminated, and it's like you lose what's yours, what belongs to you really. And that's not right. For the most part, I have shown everybody and proven that yes, CPS does come at you with nothing but allegations. What is an allegation? I'll tell you what an allegation is. It's hearsay. It's gossip. In this country here, in this nation, okay, we have the U.S. Constitution. Okay, we have the Bill of Rights. Okay, we stand in a position where we are innocent until we are proven guilty. And CPS is not treating us that way. You know, it's like they have removed everything that really applies to you and make it nothing, you know, like it doesn't exist, like you are nothing. They will remove your child, your kid, you know, they will remove them, your little ones, they will remove them with nothing but allegations. Allegations are assumptions, presumptions, and hearsay. That's what allegations is. You know, the way I took it was like, I could make so many videos and I could explain how CPS is and how to defend yourself and all this, and I could really go into it really deep, you know, and for the most part, I understand that some people just don't comprehend like what CPS really is. Like, just this first part of this video, like, if will probably freak people out on what I'm saying because it's all true. You can just go ahead and reference all this. Like, if I stopped to just do references, and I will, I'll put some links down in the comments and all that, you know, where you can find all this information, okay? But I'm trying to show people, not too many people want to learn all this information anyways, but it's good. You should want to know how to defend yourself. You should know the existing of how everything works and the nature of, you know what I mean? If you don't know what you're really up against, you accept things for what they come as. You know, if CPS tells you, we're the government, we're going to take your kid if you don't do this, I mean, then you just believe that, then they're just going to take full advantage of you. You need to understand what they really are. They are a private, for-profit corporation. Okay? They are de facto. Okay? Try to at least remember some of these things, okay? Because this was one of the things I was trying to prove in my videos whenever they would come over with Angela. Okay? I thought that it would be very, very effective if I could show everybody that they are de facto, okay, by just telling them, you know, every time. And I said it to myself, whenever they say allegations, I'm going to say, are those facts? Right? Because, hey, man, if it's not facts, and if all they're doing is coming at me with just, like, you know, rubbish, really, I mean, it's very disrespectful. I mean, why would anybody want to even engage in any conversation if it's just hearsay? Like, okay, so in other words, it's like, wait a minute, you're coming at me, and you're not even the one who saw this, or even know about this? You know, it gets real. It's rude, really. It's disrespectful, and nobody really should be able to even go to that. You know, CPS is not something that I would want anyone to go through. You know, it's not a pretty thing. It doesn't feel good, and it will tear your life apart. What they really are. Yes, they are a business. You know, they're a corporation. Okay, they offer, and watch. They are a business and they will provide services to you, okay? And you don't need none of that. You don't. It's just, it's ridiculous, you know what I mean? Like, I really want people to not go through this. I'm in a lot of pain. I really am. For the most part, I spend a lot of my time making these videos, you know, aside from whatever work I do. And, you know, I watch my own videos and, you know, it touches me. It touches my heart. It really does, you know. I feel my own videos every time. And I watch them and I'm like, wow, you know, I'm really hoping that someone else sees these videos. And I just want everybody to know that these videos really do send a message. And I'm not trying just to help Ariana, you know. I'm trying to help others as well. It's time that we stand together. It's time that we help other people understand and educate everyone else. You know, if they continue to keep doing what they're doing, I mean, what lives are we really going to have afterwards? I mean, are we supposed to just let them come in and take our kids, you know? you have to understand that. I mean, we've all been fooled, into thinking that we should, let them inside the house. That if we're not doing nothing wrong, then let's just do this drug test, and just get it over with. But when it comes to that, I mean, you have to see beyond everything. Okay, the reality of the situation is that, first of all, they're a business. Yes, they are. Okay, and they're wanting you to consent to a drug test. Okay, if you do that, right, of course they're gonna say, hey, if you don't got nothing to hide, then do the drug test, right? Of course they're gonna say that. They always say that. But that's not what I'm trying to get at. What I'm trying to get at is, why do you have to take a drug test for another company you don't even work for? I mean that's the reality of the situation. It really is. Okay, and if you want to go more into it, okay, so if you consent to a drug test that's voluntary, and it really is. I even have Angela saying that it's voluntary. She even says, "Oh, this is voluntary." You know what I mean? This is just to prove that CPS cannot do anything without you consenting to it. And if they do, okay, either they're violating your rights, okay, they're stepping on them. I mean, and that's exactly what they're doing. I'm just like trying to like think of everything I want to tell y'all all right now in this video, and I understand that it's gonna take a lot more videos to just let y'all know everything. And I'm gonna take some time to do at least a good 15-minute video every time. Every once in a while, like maybe like 2 videos a week at least. And I just want to share those videos with y'all and just let y'all know a little bit more about CPS and how to handle them, and to realize what they really are. Don't be afraid to tell CPS you don't want to talk to them. Don't be afraid to tell them, hey man, I just found out y'all are FACTO. Like, do you know what that means? Are y'all a business? Like, you know what I mean? Wait a minute, y'all don't have a business card, do y'all? Wait, I mean, put the fraud out there. Let them know you know. Okay? I mean, if you really, really, really have to, just like, you don't know what to say, get their number, yes, I mean, I wouldn't take their business card, because that's actually almost accepting their services, really. I mean, that's one of the reasons why they just throw it at you if you don't want to take it. And I've seen that, and I'm pretty sure many people have seen this too. Just get their number, get their email address, get whatever information you can from them, yes, okay? But also, always record. You want to record everything you do, okay? Because it's going to always be your word versus theirs, okay? Now, if you can prove every encounter you've ever had, and don't be scared to hide the camera. No, you put that on blast. You take out your phone, you take out your recorder, whatever you have, and you start recording them immediately. Don't be afraid. It's not illegal. I mean, in Texas, it's not illegal, okay, to record. Check your recording laws, okay? I know for a fact in Texas, it's not illegal to record. It is a one party consent. Okay, and that goes for everything. That for recording on the phone, for recording just like from just turning it on. Now I've heard that it's illegal to record someone unknowingly. Okay, but that goes in a direction when you're inside their personal house, and those are living quarters. I mean, you're not supposed to record in bedrooms and things like that, and you know what I mean. Like, and not telling the other person, that wouldn't be right anyways. But when you're trying to defend yourself and it's for your protection, then yes, you can record. When you're trying to solve a case, then yes, you need to find out what's going on. You need for them to say something they wouldn't have normally said. Because if you call CPS right off the back and tell them, I'm recording this conversation, you're never going to get anywhere. You're not. You know what I mean? But every encounter, I guess that's more or less is going in a direction when you're already involved and it's like you're stuck in it, and kind of like my situation, like I'm just having to solve my own case for Ariana, you know, and for the most part, like I haven't solved it completely. Like we still need names and all this, and there's just an investigation that has not ever been conducted. You know what I mean? But I can prove, and I have proven that CPS and law enforcement and all that, and everyone's just completely ignored that. You know, from Mariana, like it doesn't even, you know, matter. Like, that's not right. You know, like, but yes, record always, 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 always record. Don't be afraid. If they catch you off guard, I would say they open the door. Okay, you see CPS, whatever they're called. They're called DHS, and they have some other names. You know, in Texas they're called CPS. Okay, but if they catch you off guard, you open the door and they're outside. Okay, just tell them, hold on, excuse me, I'll be right back. Close the door. Okay, go find your camera, charge it, whatever you gotta do, stick the memory card in, you know, they get some video time, okay? And then when you open the door, okay, start recording them, okay? And tell them, you know, record your every encounter. You don't have to answer any of their questions. You don't. You have the right to be secure in your own persons, your own house, your own effects, and your papers, okay? All of that, you have the right to be secure. You just being you have the right to be secure, okay? They don't need to go inside the house. They can go get a warrant, okay? Now, you have the right also to remain silent. You have the right to not self-incriminate yourself, okay? And this is not because you're guilty. These were the Bill of Rights, okay? That's the Fifth Amendment right, the one I just recited right now, okay? And that was actually made so that you don't say something, right? Something that normally wouldn't, like if you told somebody, man, I really don't like that guy, you know what I mean? And then a couple of days later, like they find him on the side of the road beaten up, and well, you just said that, you know what I mean, earlier, and so now they're coming and arresting you because, like, hey man, you said it yourself, you didn't like that guy, you know what I mean? So these are meant for things that to protect you, really, you know what I'm saying? But I wish I would wrote something down that I could just like gone off and just. But I kind of like the fact that I see people going live all the time, just freestyling things, and you know. But I would like for people to comment and let me know on what problems they're going through, or whatever it is that's bothering y'all, you know, like go ahead and leave a comment and I'll see if I can answer or make a video on those comments, you know, because we need to start sharing this information. We need to start standing up. Okay? When enough people are involved and there's enough awareness, that's when laws begin to change. And that's the direction we need to head. You know what I mean? But I guess I'll end this video for now. But once again, I just want to let everybody know, thank you. Thank you a lot. It really does touch my heart. And y'all be safe, guys. God bless. Dad versus CPS.